What is going on, everybody? It is TJ Bricks, and today in this video we're going to be reviewing set number 71738, Zane's Titan Mech Battle. This is 840 pieces, retailed for $59.99. I'm recording this afterwards, so this has been long retired and you really can't get it for $60, maybe $60 used, but definitely not new. On the back of the box we see a nice render of the mech along with some of the figures fighting, which is a really nice touch. Inside of the box we will find 6 numbered bags and of course the instruction manual and the sticker sheet. Getting into the mech, I really like the dark blue that they used in certain areas, and then they used this kind of lighter bluish gray. I think it would have looked really good and fit Zane's colors if that was all dark blue, or like that blue that they used on the upper torso, and the stickers, they used it on the stickers too. So that's kind of my only critique, I would say, so far of the appearance. But other than that, this thing looks really good. I love the head, I love everything. We'll get into it, but right off the bat I would say that is my main issue with it, is being the colors that they picked. So getting into the legs, they are really strong actually. Like you could basically leave it with one leg when you were building it and it would stay up, which is pretty impressive. The legs sit very nice detailing on the sides. The build is really good. I like the gold accents on the back. Overall, the back doesn't actually look terrible. We do see here that I really love this mechanic that they did to make the legs move, and like the whole piece moves with it. I don't really know what that's called, but wow, it was really cool building it and seeing that come together. We also have a ball joint on the feet, so you can move around the feet. Pretty simple. The leg does move a fairly decent amount. I do have to say it's pretty hard to get him posable, I would say, but everything does move, and so I really think that they did a really good job on the feet. I do like that little longer part in the front, kind of makes it like a knee cap kind of thing. It looks really good. Now moving on to the torso area, I don't know how I feel about the gold. I think it gives it a little something, but I don't know if I'm 100% sold on it. I'm just going to lift up these arms so we can actually get into the torso. On the back, you can hold his bow, which is very nice that they incorporated that in the build. We just have these kind of flaps, just I think to add a little something with it. And the articulation's actually not bad. The little 2 flaps on the side move with the legs as you move them right and down, which is nice. And again, the gold, it's alright. But moving on to the top area, we will see these 2 flaps for the arms that do move when you move the arms. And I do have to say the detailing on the arms, I really loved. I loved these pieces that they used to kind of look as like armoring. We do have the little blade on his right hand, and then his left hand, he does have the sword. The back, they actually did a really good job. I like the gold on the back. I think it fit it really nice. Kind of looks like a skeleton torso kind of thing, and it looks really good. The arms, I have no complaint with the arms. I think the actual hands could have done a little better, but they're not bad and they look really good on display. I don't know how play features, like if you're playing with it, I don't really know. But the arms feel really solid, and I love how those armor pieces actually move with the arms as you're like moving them. Thought that was a really good touch, and I think they had to do that so you're able to move the arms. And then for the play feature, of course, we have these little shooters up top, which actually don't look bad. I like that they put it in blue to match with the build. It kind of hides it a little bit. The head I absolutely loved. It looks really good. When I was building it, I was a little concerned. I was like, man, I don't think this is going to look good. But they actually did a really solid job. And I have to say, I really love this mech. I think the functionality of it, everything is really good. So to get Zane in, of course, you just kind of lift his head up a little bit, and you just plop him on inside in a sitting position, and he sits perfectly in there. And once you close it, it actually, like, he looks really good inside of it. Like, it just looks perfect. I love it. Looks really good, and it completes the build when he's inside of it. But even with them out, it looks great. So getting into the figures, we do have the Soul Archer, and now I watched a couple reviews previously, and I do agree with these statements that the legs, they could have done a better job with. That green transparent with the purple would have looked really good, but that purple goes down way too far in the green, and it kind of takes away from the green. Like the back, I think the back is how the front should have looked as well. But as far as the print, really simple. I mean, there's not much to them. I saw a lot of people saying that they don't actually look like the characters that they're supposed to be, Soul Archer and Goltar. I see it, but I think it works. I think that's a reach, but you know, whatever. Getting into Goltar, he looks fine. I mean, same thing with the legs. I think if they fixed that and made it more transparent green, it would have fit better. I love his blade. It looks really, really good. They used a dual mold piece for it, and the colors, again, it's the same thing as like on him. Looks really good. I like it. His face, this is what people were saying, that it didn't really look quite like him, but I don't see a problem with it, and at the end of the day, it works. I think the prints on the torsos are really simple, and they're similar. That's another thing, but that's fine. They're in the set, and it's great. Getting into Zane. I love this Zane. So this is the Legacy Zane. This is supposed to be a combination of Skybound and Deepstone. You really see the resemblance of the Deepstone, and then kind of have the Skybound arms. I think it looks excellent, and I didn't even really know about this figure until I got the set, and I'm very, very happy with it. He looks really, really good with the sword. He also does come with his crossbow, and then he does have his hairstyle along with it, and I love it. His titanium hairpiece, steel hairpiece, whatever you want to call it. This figure looks great with the hairpiece, and I'm very happy to have this figure now. So the last minifigure we have is the 10th anniversary Golden Jay. This is a awesome looking minifigure. I'm very happy to be collecting these, and this is a great addition. Jay looks really, really good. No complaints there. You know, they're all pretty similar. The stand, all similar for all of them. He does have two faces, even though no one's really going to be using that. But overall, I think this set is a 10 out of 10 for me. All right, maybe not a 10 out of 10, a 8.5 out of 10. I think that the figure selection is really good. I think the mech is really good. I don't like the colors. I do think that blue all over, where that grayish blue, I don't know if that warrants that many points off, but I do think that it would be a 10 out of 10 if that was the case. And also maybe the articulation could have been a little bit better. You really can't pose them as I wanted to, but I don't think that's a huge deal. I think it looks pretty good on the shelf, and I'm pretty happy with the set. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and thank you for watching.